Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and viva la raza.
Órale. Órale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies out there. Let's see. My tag team partner should be jumping on, man. Let me send one more invite just in case it didn't get through. What's up, Ese Bang from the Fox State? Let me just do this. And if you can't jump on, oh well, we ride solo, Holmes. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so did you guys get a chance to see Friday Night SmackDown? Damn, it was a good one. Damn, it was a good one. And let me go ahead and get the cult of personality up in here from the LA Times. One, Mr. Pablo.
What's happening?
Paul, did you see this past Friday's SmackDown?
Come on, is the Pope Catholic? Of course.
I don't know, man, with what the Pope is doing these days, but
I know, dude. That's another one, bro. We need to get on that one day on another channel.
All right, man. Hey, look, it was a damn good show, man. I mean, it was the return of the tribal chief,
right?
But somebody else made a return, man.
Right.
And honestly, Paul, I didn't forget about the Phenomenal One, but I just kind of forgot that he was out for, quite a while.
Right.
And when he came back, I was like, oh, damn, okay, that's cool. That's badass, man. What was your thoughts in seeing AJ Styles come in? First of all, I didn't really like the fact that Roman Reigns went in there and started slugging it out with Randy Orton.
Uh-huh.
I was just kind of like, no, man, let them avoid each other,
Uh-huh.
But oh well, right? And then
the
numbers game plays off, and then here comes AJ Styles. And we'll get to what he did at the end of that little sequence there. But what was your thoughts, man? AJ Styles coming in.
Well, the first thought obviously was steroids. Something, man. Something's going on there, right? He's definitely on some kind of protein, bro. He was cut big for one of the small guys, man. And then seeing him come in, I was like, this is pretty cool. And my thoughts are floating around all kinds of places. Oh man, this is cool, but is WWE just going to throw him with the OC again and bury him again? And all that coming at once, but just happy to have him back, bro. That was my initial thought,
When was the last time we seen the members of the OC?
Shoot, I want to say backstage not too long ago.
Really?
I think so. I think backstage they were in it wasn't focused on them. They were like in a group of people, I believe,
Okay. Yeah, that faction just wasn't working, Paul.
At all.
No, not at all, man. And look, Mia Yim, who goes by Meechim, I guess now.
Yeah.
Look, she can wrestle, man. She can wrestle. She is badass. If you had Carmella out there as a bigger star, somebody who really can't wrestle, shots to Corey Graves, but I'm just going to keep it honest. Look, I'm just going to keep it honest, Paul. Carmella's not a good wrestler.
Hey, she's awesome, bro.
Come on, man. But Mia, Meechim, she is badass, man. They need to throw her out there and throw in the mix.
They have been, bro. They have been these last 2 weeks, bro. A little bit more than they have been is what I'm saying. But they've been throwing her out there apart from the OC, And I like it. Who'd you go out there with? Zelina Vega, bro. She went out there with Zelina Vega, and man, I was thinking about you when it happened because I was like, man, I go, my boy's girl is finally getting a push, So I'm not saying they're giving her a big push, but it's bigger than they have been,
Yeah, Zelina Vega, another girl that can't really wrestle.
Hey,
hey, Paul, we're keeping it real, homie. We're keeping it real, dog. We're just keeping it real.
Come on, bro.
Oh, stop. Stop,
She's a
man.
great.
She's a great. I mean, she's a good character. Don't get me wrong, but her in-ring performance is just not that good, man.
Hey, it's came up, bro. It's come up. I think it's coming up, bro. It's
Okay.
definitely not great, but it's coming up.
Okay.
Carmella came a long way, dude. But before she left, she was
Mm.
getting better, bro. I'm not saying she was even close to anyone, but she was getting better, But she's a good character, and that's the thing, man. You want to be invested in the storyline, and anything Carmella did was gold for the WWE.
Okay.
Not a wrestling.
Okay.
I'm
No,
saying her
I'm
character.
okay. I'm not gonna completely disagree with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you, Paul. I'm gonna agree with you that her character is stronger than her wrestling ability.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes, but I'm gonna disagree with you that everything she did is gold.
Oh man, that's why she had the strap and she had the heat. No one had the heat like her, dude. They tried all kinds of things, but she brought the most heat. And the only reason they pushed her is because of the heat. Not because of how good she is and the character. Definitely you're right though. She's her character is what got her over. It was definitely not her wrestling at all.
Okay. All right. Well, getting back to AJ Styles, right? So for those who don't know, the next two SmackDowns are actually pre-recorded. The
I didn't
next
know that, bro.
Yeah, the next two SmackDowns that are going to be coming on are pre-recorded because the wrestlers, or for the SmackDown wrestlers at least, they're on vacay, man. They're enjoying
Nice.
the fruits of their labor. So there is a picture swirling around out there of AJ Styles for this Friday Night SmackDown. Looks like he's wearing a trench coat, and people are speculating that he's going heel.
Yeah.
And that he's changing his character. Now, matching that again, there's just rumors, right? Matching that up with what happened, Paul. What the hell's going on where he goes in there, does the phenomenal forearm on the tribal chief, which is disgusting enough already, and then he just levels LA Knight, man. What the hell's going on, Paul?
Yeah, man. They're just trying to start something and bring them both up, man. I mean, what a great storyline. The phenomenal one against Mr. Yeah. Man, that's a pretty cool little thing they're gonna have going. But I think it's true. I think that he is going to heal. And like Drew McIntyre, I think it's a good thing. I think that it's gonna be a good change because the OC, I could see them as a heel faction. Although I would like to see the OC by themselves going off on their own and doing the whole tag team, that's another story. But I like it, man. I if he goes heel, that's great, bro, because his baby face is not working.
I think babyface for him will work, but I'm not sure if babyface for the faction will work. Or I know it won't work because it hasn't worked.
Yeah, something that might work if they keep him babyface would be the OC turning on him, beating the heck out of him. That would be kind of cool, because what's the big guy's name? The big one, the bald head from the OC.
I think that's Luke Gallows.
Yeah, he used to be a okay character, man. I used to like him, but lately what they got him doing is boring, bro. But when I liked him, he was a heel,
Yeah,
So I don't
and
know.
they are a tag team, man. I don't know
Yes.
why they don't utilize Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson a little bit more.
Right.
So I don't get it. But do you think the whole faction turns heel, or just AJ Styles goes off on his own?
I think they're gonna go heel as a faction, bro.
Okay.
I think they have to, bro, because those other guys, they haven't done nothing, dude. They're the lowest of the low. There's nothing. If without AJ, what are they? They're basically NXT. They're nothing.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, you like him feuding with LA Knight?
It's I'm sure I will. As I get into it and I see them exchange verbal blows and all that, I'm sure it's going to get really good, man, because AJ's pretty good on the mic, man. He goes good, if he's up there on the ramp and, Mr. Yaz up there in the ring. I could see them throwing some barbs the way the Rock used to, and could get pretty heated, man. Just in time for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, Vanessa? Yeah, definitely, man. I think this kind of starts separating everybody from feuding with the bloodline. Like LA
Yeah,
Knight. Like, how do you get LA Knight away from the bloodline? Well,
yeah,
you
good
have AJ
point.
Styles go in there and just level them with a clothesline, and then that's it. You start taking everybody, because it's just kind of easy for the baby faces to start. Remember, Cody Rhodes was feuding with the bloodline. How'd they get rid of that? You had Shinsuke Nakamura come over here and spray him in his face.
Yeah. Or the last time it was Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. You know what, bro? I didn't even see that, dude. I've been out of it the last few days, bro. That's good thinking. Because now you're thinking like Triple H. Okay, how do we do this? How do we move him out of the way?
Yeah, and with the return of AJ Styles, I mean, it makes it pretty huge, man. So it kind of
That's a main event. That's a great main. I mean, that's not a main event, but it's a great one to put on the card for Royal Rumble, bro.
Well, it basically separates everybody and just leaves Randy Orton and Roman Reigns to do their thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it, man. Look, AJ Styles, I think is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Anywhere and everywhere. He's been everywhere, Paul. Everywhere. This guy has been around the world.
Yeah.
And no matter what promotion he was in, he always held the main championship. I mean, this guy's done it all, man.
Yeah, and you know what? He is he's tiny, and he's done it. And you know what? I was seeing MJF the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And man, that guy is tiny too. And I was thinking this guy's gonna come to the WWE and get lost, but then I remember AJ Styles, bro. Dude, AJ Styles for a while was the man, So if he could do it, definitely MJF could do it,
Yeah. I mean, he's only 5'11", and
That's
for regular guys, for regular guys, that's a decent size. But
he's
not
5'11".
Yeah, he's 5'11".
It can't be.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's tall then.
No, he's tall, man. All those dudes are huge.
No, I know, but I mean, like when I stood when I stood next to Dominic, I was taller than Dominic.
Were you?
But Ray came up to my chest, I have a picture with Ray. He's literally that's my wife, dude. He leaned his head. He leaned his head on my chest. It looked like he was breastfeeding, bro. I got the picture. I'll send it to you one day, bro. It's hilarious. I was like, yeah, man.
Hey, man, we'll see what happens with the Phenomenal One and LA Knight. Again, these next two SmackDowns are pre-recorded, so a little bit of here and there is starting to leak, like that picture of Styles wearing a hooded trench coat or something. I don't know, man.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he really needs a character change, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's great, man, but he needs some kind of push. They've left him kind of mid-cardish a little bit, Man, he needs a push, man. He deserves it. He's in the twilight of his years. He deserves it, man.
100% agree, man. Pablo, let's move on to a fugitive, Holmes. Liv Morgan.
Right.
She got busted in Florida for possession of weed. I guess it was one of those pen vape things that people do now, and there was some yes guy in there,
right?
And she gets busted for it. And thing is, man, she doesn't. I don't think she goes back to court till February. I heard.
Right.
So I mean, she has not been relevant in a while. Now, rumors since this happened, rumors have been swirling out there that she was about to get a big push. And as a matter of fact, I even heard a rumor that they were planning for her to be the one to dethrone Mommy at WrestleMania.
People would riot, bro. Come on.
All right. What's your thoughts on Liv Morgan, man?
Man, you know what? I don't wish that on nobody, bro. You know, it's a trip on the one end for, like, let's say the kids watching her or fans and stuff. You know, they got to remember that it's a character and that she's playing, and her getting caught with drugs is like, oh man, like, you know, don't put too much stock in your heroes. On another hand, you know, like I said, I don't wish jail on no one or
Mm.
or nothing like that. But there's no one I really hate more as a wrestler. Not hate her as a person, just as a wrestler, than Liv Morgan. I think she's the most overrated person, one of them in the WWE. She's perceived as a great worker. I don't think she's a great worker. I think everybody has to slow down so she could do her big moves. It doesn't look like it flows. So her not being there for a while does me no harm, but at the same time, I don't want you know, nothing bad to come to her. Like, I've seen all these headlines like 1 year in jail. No, that's not going to happen. And I also seen headlines that you know, she's saying it's not her, it wasn't hers, it was left in her car. That excuse, come on. Oh, the gun wasn't mine, somebody left it there. Well, dude, that's not going to fly. Dude, you get busted with it, you get busted with it, right? So, yeah, man, overall, man, I just, in honesty, though, I wish her the best, and she'll probably just pay a little fine, I think, man. I don't think it's that serious, but, man, the headlines sure seem so.
Yeah, man. Hey, Monday Night Raw tonight is in Des Moines, Iowa. I would say this, man. And by the way, yeah, I did hear the thing where she's all like, "It's not mine. It's not mine." And unless you're gonna rat, unless you're gonna snitch,
Yep.
then it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's not like she was caught with heroin, bro.
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
I got it. I understand that. But if you leave something, okay, maybe who knows? Maybe she's telling the truth and maybe somebody did leave it. But here's what I'm saying. Unless you're gonna rat the person out on who left it there, then it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know,
Even then again, even then, if I get pulled over with it and they're like, hey, it was Cholos, and I go to rat, dude, it's like, dude, you got caught with it. What are you talking about? That fool's not even here. He's not here. You know? It's
I
like,
get it. I get it, Paul. I understand what you're saying, but my point is in this is just unless you're willing to give up a name,
yeah.
and unless you're willing to really, snitch somebody else out, not to say that it's going to work, but unless you're really willing to snitch, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not just going to fly saying like, hey, you know what? It was one of my friends. Oh, who? Well, I don't want to say. Well, that doesn't matter then. I mean, what? There's nothing to do here. But
Yeah. Hey, give me the Morgan, if you're listening, give me 50 grand. I'll take the rap. I'll take a week in jail for a 50 grand.
Paul, you know what's so great about this? I don't know if you've seen it. This is so damn good. They are selling. It's not the WWE. I don't know who's doing this. I think you can find them online though. They're selling T-shirts. Did you see her mugshot?
Yes.
Okay, they're selling T-shirts with her mugshot. That's great, Paul.
Oh man, they should have
Yes,
did it with Dominic, man. That is cool, man. But they dropped the ball. That should have been Dominic right there.
Yeah, man, it's better. Again, I can almost guarantee it's not WWE. I don't know who it is, but you can find them. They're swirling around on the internet. You can definitely buy yourself a Liv Morgan T-shirt with a shot. It's huge too. It's all blasted on the front of her mugshot.
Oh gosh. Oh
That is
man.
that is great, Paul.
You know what? Okay, let me say this, man. If Liv was cool with it, here's what I would do. This is great, bro. This just builds a storyline. Bring her in as Dominic's new chick. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
You know, his girl got out of prison, starts fighting for him, and da 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 da. They ain't gonna do that, but wouldn't that be a cool storyline, bro? Then she could war with mommy.
Oh yes. What's up, Richard? Oh, Paul. That is such a great idea, man.
Right?
You have mommy break up with Dominic, right?
Right.
And then you have Dominic just kind of like missing mommy, and then Liv Morgan comes in with a little bit more of like a better attitude, right? Like
Yeah.
she's been somewhere. And then Dominic's all like, hey, I know what it's like to be in there. I was in there, and you just
Ooh,
played. Oh, Paul, this is great, man.
I know. Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't it be? Man, they could
Yes.
milk this for a while, and mommy's jealous, and it heads on to WrestleMania.
Oh,
Yeesh.
wow, man.
That
Wow.
would be a good one. See, that's a storyline they could work with, bro. See, Triple H, hire us, man.
Yeah. Look, SF Benny's saying he's gonna get one. He's gonna get a t-shirt.
Sheesh.
It's good. It's so damn good, Paul. I was like, wait, there's t-shirts of a mugshot of her. That's badass. Hey, sticking with the ladies, Paul. Man, we got some terrible news,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Damn it, man. The queen, the greatest of all time, Charlotte Flair, is sidelined. She's injured, and looks like she's gonna be out for a good 8 to 10 months, man.
Right.
She's really injured. From what I understand, she has multiple injuries, one of them being a
Yeah.
torn ACL.
Yeah. ACL, MCL, and I think a half torn meniscus or something.
Yeah, man.
Wow. And that's like, what Triple H was out for a long time, man. You could be out, 9 months to a year with that. You have to kind of
Yeah.
learn to walk again. And man, she has the whole thing, man. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, and when she comes back, her high flying moves, is she going to be able to do those again, or is she going to have to do a different kind of schedule the way Triple H did? Man, dude, it's so sad, man.
Yeah. There was supposed to be, I guess, a big storyline with her coming. I don't know that they have plans for her at the Royal Rumble or whatever. Obviously, it's not going to work. So this year's WrestleMania, if anybody was expecting a rematch between her and Mommy, not going to happen.
Right.
And Paul, she's what is she? 38?
37, 38. She's like a
Yeah.
year older than Becky.
Yeah, man. She might not come back the same, Paul.
I know, man. I know.
And
I know.
I mean, look, to me, I think she's the greatest of all time.
Of course. No
She-
question. No question. No question.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, she's 37. Yeah, she'll be turning 38 right around WrestleMania time, April 5th.
Ooh. Yeah.
So damn, man.
That's
since
horrible
she's-
news.
Yeah, it is, because at that age, it's not like she's gonna recover, who knows? She's probably not even gonna recover completely.
The one thing that she has right now, recently I saw an interview where she was talking about her workout routine and everything, saying that she's in the best shape of her life, that her body's like the most youthful it's ever been. So that's one thing she has. And if anything, man, hopefully with her workout ethic that she could, do it and do everything quick, bro, that her body heals quick. I hope so. Marty and P, what's happening?
Yeah, what's up, Shadow?
Vanessa, everybody, Benny, Richard.
Yeah, man. That sucks, man, because WrestleMania is not gonna have her. So, and to me, she is Miss WrestleMania, man. Just like HBK was Mr. WrestleMania. To me, she's Miss WrestleMania, man.
Definite,
So,
man. That would be a miracle. It would be nice to somehow have a miracle, get her back by SummerSlam, but we'll just have to see, man. It's going to be, the one thing, the rumor I keep hearing that Sasha Banks might come back soon. Not that she could take the place of the Queen, but it might fill that void,
It'll definitely get a spark, that's for sure. What's your thoughts? Okay, what's your thoughts on Sasha Banks? Should she come back? Will she come back?
Yeah, man. If she comes back and gets in line, bro, but I think she has to pay the piper, bro. Okay, I'm gonna say this lightly. I know people love her so much, man. She's a good wrestler. She's not a great wrestler. She has a good character. And I guess she's a middle of the road wrestler. So, but people like her look, her personality. So I hope she comes back, bro. I want to see everybody reunited because the way I look at it right now, it seems like AEW is kind of going down, bro. And I don't want her to go to a sinking ship. And supposedly the rumor is she's not going to AEW, but we heard that before with CM Punk, right? So,
Yeah.
so we don't know, man. But what do you think, man? Would you like to see her come back or?
Okay. Yes, I would. I would like to see her come back. The thing about it though is she seems to be drama though, man. You remember that time that she just kind of took a hiatus? She
Yeah,
just grabbed the
yeah,
ball and took off because she wasn't happy. And
yeah.
then this time around that she just takes off. Like she seems to be, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but it almost kind of seems like she's a little tough to work with.
Yeah. A little diva-ish, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, a little diva-ish, man. So I mean, I like her. Don't get me wrong. Like you. I think she's a pretty damn good wrestler, and you can do a lot of good stuff with her.
Yeah. Her personality is great, man. People really like her when she's there. And I think that's one reason they teamed her with Naomi before she left because
Right.
Naomi was really middle of the road. And
Yes.
but Naomi being with Sasha bring up her name. And I'm surprised Naomi hasn't come back. She could be making probably a lot more money here, I would guess.
Oh yeah, man. Naomi found out real quick who was really over her or Sasha Banks.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, yeah, man, just, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Paul, man, we got to talk about possibly a return of somebody. The rumors are going out there. Looks like maybe the rumors have it, strong rumors, that the Usos' father, Rikishi, might come back. Now,
Ooh,
it's not clear to me if he's going to come back and wrestle. I doubt that.
yeah.
But that he's going to come back to set everything straight with the bloodline. How
Ooh.
say you, man?
We've been talking about that months ago and
Yes.
hoping for that. I would love it, bro. I would love it because how's Roman Reigns gonna confront him? It's gonna
Mhm.
cause war between everyone. I would love it, bro. And not only that, dude, who are the Usos gonna listen to? Who is Jimmy gonna listen to? Who is Solo gonna listen to when they got their dad there? Who are they gonna
Mhm.
listen to? Him or Paul Heyman? So there's gonna be heat right there, you know? And I love it, bro. I can't wait.
I would okay. Here's
I
how
did it. I did it for the Rock.
I would say he comes back. See, I'm still holding on to hope, man. I'm still holding on to seeing The Rock versus the tribal chief.
Right.
And I would like for Rikishi to come back and the tribal chief to looks like he's falling in line, but then he doesn't, and he turns and he starts beating the dog doo Rikishi, man.
Oh, that'll happen.
And then Rikishi goes and gets the Rock, you know?
Ooh, that would be neat, bro.
Yes,
That'd be
yes.
neat. That'd be neat. Fortunately, Cody would have to wait till SummerSlam to get his shot.
Mhm.
But man, if The Rock comes, that supersedes everything. Unfortunately, well, it does. I guess we got to see it, right? We got to see
Yeah,
it.
man. Look, that you gotta. I don't know how much longer you can go without making that match.
Yeah,
The clock is definitely ticking.
yeah. And you know what else? I think the fans are starting to get. If The Rock doesn't show up this year, how many years in a row can he tease us that he's coming back? Do
Yeah,
all these teases. It's like, dude, he's just teasing us to stay relevant, bro.
yeah.
He's just
He's up there
you
in
know.
age, man.
Yeah, man. So I would love to see The Rock and Roman. That's probably the best storyline that could go. And the way I think they're going now, it seems like it's going to be, definitely Randy's not going to win. So they're going to bury Randy, and then Cody's going to be the savior that's going to save his old legacy teammate. I think that's how they're going.
So, so you think Randy Orton's coming back to get buried?
Oh yeah, everybody's getting buried, bro. Everybody, and I wouldn't doubt it if, let's say, The Rock doesn't come back and they go with Cody. I wouldn't doubt if they bury him till SummerSlam so they could pass another record, bro. You know,
Oh,
yeah, they're gonna bury everyone. Everyone's getting buried. Unfortunately, man, right now, I wish the fans online would say, "Man, they brought Randy back just to bury him, bro." You know, I think it's too
wow.
soon. I think they should have waited, bro, a little bit. You know, they should have let LA Knight and him play out a little more or something. There's so many ways they could have went with Randy, bro. You know,
Okay. All right. Well, who do you think wins the Royal Rumble as
I'm
it
thinking
stands right now?
Cody. I'm thinking Cody. I'm thinking Cody, and somehow he it's left to him and CM Punk, and CM Punk maybe throw somebody out. You know, everybody's thinking he's going to turn around and fight Cody to see who wins, but Cody like backstabs him and flips him out because they can't bury CM Punk and they can't bury Cody. You know what I mean? So both
Mm,
of them are money makers, so they got to do something. They're both in there. How are they going to do this, man? That's what's going to be interesting.
wow, man. Wow.
Because the winner gets his title shot, right? No, he gets to choose, right?
Yeah, he gets to choose what title.
Yeah, and I definitely think it's going to be a 2-night WrestleMania, which it is. I think it's going to be Cody and Roman and CM Punk and Seth. I think that's the way it's going to go. You know,
Wow. Shadow saying he can beat The Rock and then Cody beats him. Ooh, that's interesting.
right?
That's
Cody beats
interesting.
him.
Do
Oh, I
you
also
do
go
you
ahead.
think Roman Reigns will beat The Rock if they make that match?
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
Really?
Yeah, no, 100%, dude, 100%. Because The Rock can't stay, dude, because of Hollywood and his football schedule. Because he owns that XFL, whatever it is. Or I forgot what it's called, but yeah, man, he can't. Yeah, he's gonna have Rock's getting buried too. Dude,
Wow, dog. Wow. Everybody's bowing down to the tribal chief.
you
Let me
have
see.
to.
Blue Mini should win the Royal Rumble. Paul, you remember Blue Mini?
No,
Known from the Blue World Order.
I don't even remember, bro.
There was this jackass group over there. They called themselves the Blue, just like a NWO, the New World Order.
Right.
They were called the Blue World Order.
What?
Yeah. It was a bunch of jackasses, man.
What was the mini about? Were they midgets or what?
No, he was actually some big dude, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
he was just a. I think that was over at ECW, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but Paul, somebody else who might be coming back looks like it could be Braun Strowman. I'm not really sure if people are really that into Braun Strowman. I don't really hear anybody missing him. I like him, man. But for one reason or another, I don't know, Paul. He just never like really got to that super duper stardom.
Yeah.
You got big hopes for Braun Strowman. He looks good.
No.
He's in shape, and he could
No.
be making a comeback, man.
If he comes back as a heel, he could. He comes back as a heel, man. They got so much talent. So many people are on the sidelines, but remember they brought him back as a face last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the monster among men and all. It was a waste, bro. It was a waste, man.
Okay.
He needs to be a part of a faction or something, bro. I don't know,
Mm.
man. He's just gonna be there. He's kind of gonna be there, like almost. I don't see him doing much. But he has the potential to. He does have the potential to be great, man. But I don't know that they're doing much with the big men these days. You know,
Wow, what a turn of events, huh?
man,
Where
dude.
the big dudes, man, the Omos, the Braun Strowmans, they're kind of getting pushed to the side a little bit, man.
Yeah, they used to be a real threat at the battle royals. Now they're like, they're not going to win. It's just like, wow,
Wow.
it's horrible.
Let me see. Esa Benny, yeah, Stevie Richards, he was part of the Blue World Order, man. Yeah,
Stevie
yeah,
Rich, doesn't
Stevie.
he have a podcast?
He might. He might.
he does, bro.
I think he does.
I think he has a podcast where he exposes like horrible wrestling moves and stuff like that.
Shadow. When the homies pressed up on them, that's why they dropped the Blue World Order. Oh man, Paul, man, it is. And by the way, right now on Monday Night Raw, you get R-Truth in the ring, doing his thing on the mic with the Judgment Day. By the way, man, that Senor Money in the Bank briefcase I got.
Yes,
it's a real briefcase, man.
Yeah,
it's a real.
Is it pretty sturdy? Is it pretty sturdy?
It's sturdy enough.
Man, that's cool. I saw it, bro. Looks cool.
Yeah, it's sturdy enough, man. It comes with a key so you can lock it. No, you can use it as a real briefcase, man. So everybody watch out, Holmes, all right? Because I'm Mr. Senor Money in the Bank now.
Yes, sir.
You guys are gonna see one day of my choosing that I'm gonna run down the ring, crack somebody over in the back of their skull, cash that sucker in, and bam, dog, new champion. Holmes.
You're gonna cash in on mommy.
I just might. I just
be the
might.
women's champion.
I just might, man. I just might. Hey, Paul, this is it, man. Iron Claw time.
Yes, sir.
This is the weekend it comes out. Are you gonna go watch it? And have you been up on all the reviews?
No, I haven't. I've been out last few days. I've been out of it, man. I'm a little out of it this week, man. Usually I'm on top of things with all the holiday festivities, man. I've been out of it, but I am looking forward to see it, definitely.
Okay, you gonna watch it this weekend?
Probably Sunday, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Christmas Eve, huh?
Yes, sir. If I can, if there's tickets.
Yeah. What? You have one? Yes, Shadow. Yeah, I got me a Senor Money in the Bank, dog. Okay. So yeah, I was really hoping for to get together with everybody, but I don't even know when I'm gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch it this weekend. That's for damn sure. No doubt about it. I'm watching this weekend, but I'm not really sure when. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna watch it late Friday night. Saturday it looks like it's a no-go, so I might watch it on Christmas Eve, man, during the day.
Yeah, that's probably my best bet. I'm gonna try to sneak it like first showing or something. It was playing in Ontario and La Fuente for a pre-showing on the 13th, bro. But the tickets were $40, bro. Like I gotta pay $40 when I could wait and pay $10. Chale.
Hey, Shadow, I will smack the Fabulous Moolah, dog. I will annihilate her, homie.
Yeah, and that's the other name. That's the other name that would come up too for the greatest of all time. If you talk to somebody who's probably in their 60s, 70s, they would probably put Moolah as the greatest of all time. I would definitely think Flair surpassed Moolah big time.
Okay. All right. I mean, it was definitely a different time.
Yeah.
Back then, I mean, she meant a lot to wrestling.
Definitely.
At that time. Yeah.
She was a pioneer. She was a pioneer, but and she would help hold the belts for a long time, and she was definitely mean, bro. But Charlotte Flair, title wise, everything, nah, man. Charlotte takes the cake. But Moolah is a great.
Yeah, I agree. So okay. Back to this the Iron Claw, right? Okay, so I've been watching all the movie reviews on the Iron Claw. Like I said last time, I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I'll go ahead and give everybody the negativity that I have heard about it. And one being is that one of the brothers is not in the movie at all. At all. They don't mention him. It's like it's like the movie is like they don't have that brother. I think it's Chris Von Erich. Yeah, Chris Von Erich is not in the movie at all. They have no mention of him, nothing. Like he doesn't exist.
Okay, and is he one of the ones who died?
Yeah, he committed suicide, man. So
yeah,
there was an there was an interview with Chavo Guerrero Jr. And for those who don't know, Chavo Guerrero worked in this movie with the
Yes.
choreograph of the wrestling and all that. And not only that, but he actually he's in the movie. And when he was interviewed, they asked him like, "Hey, why no Chris Von Erich? Like, well, what's up with that? He's a brother, and there's about the story of the brothers." And he basically, and I'm paraphrasing here. I don't remember word for word, but basically, he said they didn't want to make a long movie. The movie is over 2 hours. So they weren't looking to make a 3-hour movie. And with everything that they had to squeeze in, they felt that they didn't have enough room to add his character in. And not only that, but there's enough tragedy in the movie already to add another brother that just, kills himself or something like that. So they're like, okay, we can only have so many funeral scenes. We can only have so many, things like that. And we're just going to add another death and funeral scene just to make it a 3-hour movie. So they decided just to not have his character in there. And not only that, he also said to everybody that this is not a documentary. He said, look, it's a movie. It's inspired by a true story of the Chris Von Erichs, okay? But it's not a documentary. So we did what we were able to do, with the movie. Well, let me ask you, Paul, what's your thoughts about that?
It sounds a little, I love Chavo, and I get it. When you go to Hollywood, they do cut stuff out, but everybody knows the Von Erichs, man. And I think the brothers, was there 4 or 5? I forget. But man, it sounds political to me. It sounds like there's a reason they cut them out. I mean, they could always fit it. Dude, a little voiceover takes 10 seconds of the movie. At the end of the movie or something, they could say, yeah, Chris, this so-and-so, when they say like what happened to them or at the end, they could always do something right there, bro, during the credits. But to not mention him at all, man, that's kind of sad, especially for the people from Texas who love the Von Erichs. For California, it's not going to matter much. But man, historical people who are into wrestling from way back before my time, man, they might be like, come on, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. What are you going to do?
Yeah. So I get what he's saying. And I've never been involved in making movies, but it makes sense. However, when you're making a movie about the family, about the brothers, how do you just cut one brother out? Like, how are you going to make the Ninja Turtles without Leonardo?
Yeah, and I believe Chris, if I remember right, he was the youngest one. He was younger than Carrie, I believe. I'm not sure.
I think
he was.
Yeah, I think he was the youngest one. And here's the thing, Paul. They don't need to have him as a character in the movie. They can just kind of he doesn't even need to have a line. You could just throw in some random actor in the background and then just kind of like point at him like, hey, Chris, go do that. Just so he could be there. He doesn't need to say anything or anything at all, right? And every so often, if they're having a party, he just happens to be there, just there. And everybody just knows that that's Chris Von Erich, the brother. And then it could just be thrown out there like, hey, Chris died, They don't need to show a funeral. They don't need to show anything like that. But I would say, yeah, man. I'm not a professional at it, of making movies, but that's the way I would have gone about it. Like, okay, look, we're already running up against the time. We don't want to make a 3-hour movie. Let's just get this guy right here. He has no lines whatsoever. We just kind of throw him in the back. We have the brothers, reference to him. Hey, Chris, come over here, grab these beers or take them over there, and
Yeah.
Maybe one of them is talking to his girl or something like, "Oh, who's that? Oh, it's my brother Chris." You know, something like that.
Yeah.
And then just one day a phone call happens. It's like, "Hey, Chris took his own life." Something like that, Paul. It didn't have to be major, but yeah, I'm a little pissed off, man.
Yeah, because as me, let's say that we're making a movie on my family, which there wouldn't no reason to, right? But if they did, I would want my brother memorialized, that people remember the good. You know what I mean? The good. They don't even have to say that he killed himself. They could just say that, he passed away this day, at the end or something. But I would want him in there. That's why I think this is just pure speculation. I think behind the scenes, maybe one of the family members, or maybe Kevin. I believe Kevin's the last surviving one.
Yeah,
Maybe Kevin said, cut him out, whatever. But whatever went on in negotiations, I don't believe we're getting told the total truth. You know, like you said, they're so easy to put them in, bro. They could put somebody carrying a bucket, something. But whatever,
right.
man. And yeah, it is what it is, man. I wish we had the full historical, story, but what could we do?
Yeah, yeah, so do I, man. But hey, man, look, that's the only. Well, it's not the only bad thing I'm hearing. I mean, again, I'm hearing nothing but great things. I'm over here just pointing out the bad things, but
Yeah,
I want to make it real clear to all the junkies. Everybody's saying nothing but great things about the movie.
great.
I'm just pointing out the bad things. A couple of the bad, another bad thing that they said is it does feel a little bit rushed, but that kind of goes without saying. I mean,
Uh,
if you're gonna tell a story of their life and their career, it can't get into detail too much, right?
uh-huh.
So I don't really have a problem with that. But outside of that, Paul, man, everybody's praising the heck out of this movie, man.
Yeah, and they got these supermodel looking actors to play them, man. I'm not saying that Von Erichs were bad looking guys, bro, but they weren't supermodels, bro.
They weren't
Yeah.
maximum male models.
Now maybe Carrie was, but besides him, the other ones were, I don't know, bro. Yeah.
The Texas
I mean,
tornado.
yeah, have you seen what's his name? The one that's still alive, Kevin?
Yeah,
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 look at
man.
Kevin and you'll see what I'm saying, guys. But
Yeah,
hey, all
yeah.
respect, man. That's a great legendary wrestling family.
Yeah, no disrespect to him, but he does not look like Zac Efron,
Yeah.
which who plays him in the movie.
Oh, does he play Kevin?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah. The last
Wow.
remaining, the last surviving member of the Von Erichs, man. Yeah,
Man, so if Kevin was involved, I think definitely they had to get his okay to cut out who was it?
Chris.
Chris. Yeah.
I'm with you, Paul, and Shadow agrees too, man. That there's something probably a little bit more there that happened where they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what, it's just better to do without it. But just me personally, I just kind of thought there was some way that you could just thrown him in there. He didn't have to have a big role, just to have him in there to say that he existed. But they completely cut
Jeez.
him out where it's like he didn't exist at all. And I don't know, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. But oh well, man. Look, I mean, if he didn't mind, I'm sure he gave him the okay. I haven't heard him come out and bash the movie or say anything bad or negative. I mean, he was involved in the movie, so
Right. And I wonder if the mom's still alive. I'm not sure. Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, man, we'll wrap it up right there. Hey, junkies, to everybody, man, everybody, por favor, go watch this movie. Yes, I get it. I just kind of, threw it under the bus, but no, that's not what I was doing. I was just pointing something out that I thought was pretty important. But man, go watch this movie. Wrestling gets no love on the big screen. It gets no love. Wrestlers do get love. Okay. The John Cena's, the Batistas, the Rocks. I'm not talking about wrestlers. I'm talking about wrestling. Wrestling gets zero love on the big screen. This is huge, man. Let's go and let's support the hell out of this movie. Let them know that we exist and we take this serious and we want more big movies like this on the big screen. How say you, Pablo?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And I'm looking forward to it, man. We don't get a wrestling movie all the time. We had The Wrestler, man, Over the Ropes or something like that, man. So, man, it's time, bro. It's time. And I do got a last word really quick.
Go for it.
Two things I'm looking forward to in the next few weeks or months. I'm looking forward to Senor Money in the Bank, cashing in something. I hope they make it good and it gets exciting. And I'm also looking forward to, man, if you guys out there in YouTube land, the last run CM Punk had, if you go back and look when he won the title over John Cena, because at the time everybody was sick of John Cena and CM Punk was the answer to that. If you watch that match, I think it was in Chicago, man, you're going to see how John Cena used to wrestle. It's on YouTube. John Cena had fire and passion, and you know, man, to go back and see what John Cena was, and then to see him now as the Brooklyn Brawler, I just encourage you, go watch that match, John Cena versus CM Punk, and you're going to see two guys at the top of their game, man. It was just such a good match. And the other thing I'm looking forward to seeing in the next few weeks is when CM Punk comes in contact with Paul Heyman. Because CM Punk, you know, that he was a Paul Heyman guy. So I'm interesting to see when and how they're going to play that storyline. So that should be interesting. And yeah, man, looking forward to wrestling. And again, everybody out there, man, I think this is our last show before Christmas, right?
Yes, sir, man.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
Have a good Christmas, everybody. Enjoy. And remember, the reason for the season is the birth of Jesus Christ, man. So just remember that a little.
Merry Christmas to all, and hit somebody over the head with a steel chair.
Orale.
That is Pablo from the LA Times, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on the next one.
And